I thought I would pop on here and do a makeup tutorial for you all today. I just recently, just like an hour ago, saw the pictures of Cheryl Cole from the Cannes Film Festival. She looked absolutely stunning. Really did. Love the gown, love the makeup. So I thought I would recreate the makeup today. It was quite a deceptive eye actually. It was very much, most of it, the lid was gold, but then when she looked down she had a right kind of cat wing of kind of smoky brows and things like that. Of course false lashes, statement Cheryl Cole, and this beautiful burgundy lip, lots of contouring. So I've only done one eye, I haven't done any contouring on my lips yet, so let's crack on with the eyes. I've already used Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm now going to be taking, take these little brushes out here, I'm now going to be taking the Senna Diva Divine palette, this one, this shade here, this gold, which I believe is in Lyric. I'm going to take that on J Glamour shader brush, and I'm going to pop that all over the lid, and then kind of bring it out to a point at the outer portion. You don't need to make too much of a defined point because this is quite a light colour, but just so that we have a guide for where we're going to put the darker colour later. Just like that. Just like that. Now I am going to take a big fluffy brush, if I can get it out. This one is by J Glamour also, it's a big pointed pencil brush. I'm going to take this colour here, which I believe is Seduction. It is a kind of blackened purpley brown. It's very pretty. I'm going to take a little bit on the edge of that, and I'm just going to start at the outer portion, kind of keep this at the outer portion, this colour, and kind of wiggle that in just here. You don't want to go too far in. This may seem like a too big a brush to use for this, but I really just want to wash the colour, that's why I picked a big brush. I'm going to work on the point in a minute, but just to get this colour down, I just kind of wanted a big brush to do that. Take a little bit more, blow it off. And then start, because I've used a pointed brush, you want to start bringing this colour out, you see, into your point. Like so. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush from J Glamour, this is a little pencil brush. I'm going to take the same colour, blow that off, and I'm just going to put here, just this outer portion you see, and then I'm going to blend this over and to meet with the point that we've made. Seems like a lot of steps, but it just gives a nicer wash, I think. Black shimmery eyeshadow, and I used Urban Decay Zero, which of course looks like this. And I took one of these little brushes, like little paint brushes, and what I did was I just put some of that Zero colour on the brush, and then I pushed it into my upper lashes, like so, until you get a really nice kind of smoky line, but it's a little softer than a pencil. And then I get to the outer portion, because I want to join, like I've done here, I want to join this bit up. What I did was I just kind of turned the brush like this and brought it up just a tiny bit, just to meet with this line that we've created here. Okay, so that's the liner done. Now for the highlight, she has a really beautiful, she looks down, all shimmery, right from underneath her brow right to out here. So I'm going to use the white from the Nars Exotic Dance Duo. You can just use any white, you don't have to use this. I'm just going to use this white here on a big fluffy brush. I think this one's by L'Oreal. And I am just going to pat this on. And this is not just shimmer, as I said, it's kind of like a crushed pigment, so it gives a beautiful kind of glitter without using glitter. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to bring this out quite far, because that's what she did. So she had all this shimmer kind of down here, which looked like it tailed off from her highlight. Now I'm going to line my top waterline, and then my bottom. I'm going to use Zero from Urban Decay. And the best way to do that is just to shut your eye and just kind of pull the pencil along very lightly. Now for underneath the lower lash line, I am just going to be taking some of the kind of burgundy colour that we put on in the crease from Senna, Seduction. I'm just going to take some of that, and I'm going to take that on my paintbrush, just like that. I'm just going to put that at the outer portion. And this is going to lend some kind of brown, some warmer tones to all this black that we've got going on. right the way around. Just like that. Then I am going to take a big fluffy blending brush, like this, and I'm going to blend over the top of that black and the burgundy underneath the eye. I'm now going to apply my false lashes. These are the Girls Latitude, what are they? Ultra Glamour lashes. I'm going to apply these. I'm going to apply a coat of mascara to my bottom lashes, which is the Royal Effem Unlimited Lash. And then I'll be back to show you the cheeks and the lips. Okay, so that's the eyes all done. Now I'm going to go on to cheeks. As always, Cheryl has a lot of contouring on her cheeks in this picture. So I'm going to use Maybelline Pure Blush Mineral Powder in Meteor Brown. Looks like this, on a little angled blush brush. Take a little bit of that. She is a lot darker than me as well. She's much more tan, so I'm just going to use a little bit. I'm not going to use as much as her makeup artist did. So I'm going to start here. And she tends to come quite far, or her makeup artist does come quite far down with her contour, but I'm going to stop about here. She usually comes to about the edge of her mouth. I don't going to do that, just because I think it kind of drags your face down. So I'm just going to kind of keep up here and push this up onto my cheekbone rather than down to the rest of my face. Just like that. Now for the blush. She didn't appear to have too much blusher on, and if she did, it was very far back on her cheekbone. So I am just going to be taking a tiny little bit of the pink side of the Mademoiselle blush from Senna. I'm going to use that on the same brush, just a little bit, just a tiny, tiny little bit, and she had it very far back on her cheek, so I'm just going to kind of brush it here. Now, she had a lot of highlighter on her cheeks, so I'm going to use the same palette. I'm going to use Senna's highlighter in Inspiration. It's this one. It's kind of like a pinky white. I'm going to take that on, if I can find it. I'm going to take that on a little Barefaced Beauty shadow brush. I'm going to take a little bit of that and start quite high up. Now onto the fun part, which of course are the lips. I'm going to use Royal Effem's, what was this called? Passion Violet lip liner. On the website it's called, the number of it is 822. So it's this kind of dark magenta colour, because she did have a lot of very dark colour on, but then it was kind of two-toned with like a red gloss. So I'm going to outline with Star Violet lip pencil. Just kind of roughly. Okay, so I've outlined roughly with Star Violet lip pencil and then smudged it into the rest of my lips, just roughly, just to get kind of like a stain going on. I'm now going to use the Lunar Twilight Just Bitten lip stain in Rapture. It says it's a lip stain, but it's actually a lipstick. It looks pretty dark and scary, but it's not that scary. So I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of this on. And it is exactly the same colour as the lip liner. Okay, so I put the Just Bitten lip stain on, and I'm now going to take Revlon's Colorstay Ultimate Lip Colour in Grand Garnet. And this is going to create that really nice two-tone effect that she definitely had on her lips. It wasn't just a burgundy and it wasn't just a red, so we're just going to put a little bit of this in the centre. Okay guys, so that's the finished look. That's just my take on Cheryl Cole's makeup that she wore to the Cannes Film Festival a couple of days ago. It was really, really pretty. I absolutely had to do it. Just beautiful, very sculpted, very contoured, very dark lips, which I think is something quite different for this time of year, because a lot of people tend to go with pinks and, you know, apricots, and it's really nice to see a burgundy lip being worn on a red carpet in the summer. It's really quite different, and yeah, very, very eye-catching. So I'll post the pictures that I used for inspiration down below, so you can go check those out. Make sure to follow my blog, it's wildcatmakeup.com, and yeah, thanks so much for watching guys, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.